Barcelona have just made a public statement directed at Lionel Messi, and it's already setting the internet on fire. At the same time, Nico Williams has told Athletic Club he wants to join Barcelona, making a huge leap in one of the summer's most talked about transfer sagas. And to top it off, it's official, a defender sale has been agreed, and he's on his way out of the Camp Nou. Stay tuned, Cules. This episode is packed with drama, decisions, and declarations you won't want to miss. La Liga champions Barcelona have on Tuesday sent a public message the way of club icon Lionel Messi, through their social media channels. This comes with the Argentine celebrating his 38th birthday. Veteran attacker Messi of course spent the standout years of his glittering career plying his trade on the books of Barcelona. After making his way through the ranks at La Masia, the Argentine went on to establish himself as the greatest player in the storied history of the Blaugrana. Messi, all told, racked up a staggering 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions League crowns, 6 Copa del Reys and more whilst on the books at the Camp Nou. On the day of his birth, the Catalans in turn, were sure to send a message of well wishes the way of the 8-time Ballon d'Or winner. In a post across the club's social media channels, Barca unveiled a photo of Messi, accompanied by the caption, "Happy birthday to the one and only." Nico Williams has told Athletic Club he wants to join Barcelona. Deal moving fast, he's ready to make the switch. In a significant development, journalist Edu Velasco Jr. on El Chiringuito TV reports that Nico Williams has informed Athletic Club today that he wants to join Barcelona this summer. It is no secret that Barca are pursuing the 22-year-old Basque winger this summer after having missed out on his signing in 2024. Nico Williams is eager to join Barcelona, and Deco has confirmed it publicly. The Spanish star has already agreed a 6-year deal until 2031 with Barca. It's only a matter of time now. Next steps being taken. With the personal terms agreed, Barcelona have been preparing to activate Nico Williams' release clause which stands at €58 million but will rise to €62 million upon being adjusted for inflation. With formal steps set to be taken in the coming days, Nico has acted first to inform Athletic Club that he does indeed wish to sign for the La Liga champions this summer. Barca plan to activate his release clause on July 1st or 2 to push the deal into the next financial year. They want everything wrapped up this week so Nico skips Athletic Club's preseason and joins Hansi Flick's squad by July 13th. Despite talks of a flexible payment, Athletic will only accept full payment up front. Would you like a quick voiceover script version or thumbnail prompt for this? Barcelona thus will have to pay Nico's full release clause amount in one go, which the club believe will not be a problem. What is a concern is freeing up enough salary space to register him in La Liga, work for which is being done. Confirmed? Barcelona have agreed to sell one of their defenders. A full agreement is in place. The player is set to leave this summer. La Liga champions Barcelona are all set to part with an up-and-coming member of the club's defensive ranks over the days ahead. That's according to transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, who points towards Sergi Dominguez as the player in question. The name of stopper Dominguez will of course be a familiar one to regular viewers of Barcelona. This comes with the 20-year-old having been a regular in the club's first-team setup this past season, on his way to 5 total appearances across all competitions. Dominguez's efforts across these outings, though, evidently didn't prove enough to convince Hansi Flick and his staff of the Spaniard's readiness to be a regular contributor moving forward. This comes amid confirmation that Dominguez is on the verge of an imminent Blaugrana exit. As per a report from Fabrizio Romano, citing fellow journalist Mateo Moretto, Sergi Dominguez from Barcelona to Dinamo Zagreb, deal done and sealed today. Permanent transfer for €1.2 million fixed fee plus 20% sell-on clause and Barca will have priority in case of future sale. What a whirlwind of news out of Barcelona. From emotional Messi messages to Nico Williams pushing for his dream move, and confirmed departures, the summer shakeup is truly underway. Let us know in the comments. Should Barca retire Messi's number? Is Nico Williams the perfect addition for Hansi Flick? And who should replace the outgoing defender? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any Barca updates. One of Barcelona's top stars has rejected offers from Juventus and Saudi Arabia to stay at Camp Nou and fight for his place under Hansi Flick. Meanwhile, a rising Spain U19 star has made headlines after clearly stating where he wants to play, Real Madrid or Barcelona? Stay tuned as we break down both major stories in today's video. Barcelona director of football Deco stated over the weekend that with 5 central defenders in the senior side, one would need to leave as that was too many in his eyes. A message that will be received lower down the ranks, with one of Barça Athletic's defenders set for a departure. Sergi Dominguez's season has been quite the journey. At just 20 years old, he was a surprise inclusion in Barcelona's first-team squad early on, stepping up when injuries left the defense short. Dominguez made 6 senior appearances under Hansi Flick, showing real promise. But as the squad recovered and competition increased, he spent most of the second half of the season playing regularly for Barca Athletic, where he continued developing as a consistent starter. A player to watch for the future, no doubt. Dominguez close to exit door. It seems that Dominguez will leave Barcelona for further opportunities next season though. According to Mateo Moreto, the young centre-back is just a step away from joining Croatian side Dinamo Zagreb. In a further update provided by Sport, they say that Dominguez will sign a 4-year deal and Barcelona will receive €1.2 million for him. They will also retain a 20% sell-on clause on any profit Dinamo make, with only his signature remaining for the deal to be completed. Last week it was reported that Italian side Empoli would be keen to bring Dominguez in too, albeit on a loan basis. The Blaugrana seem likely to prefer a permanent exit. Even if Dominguez could increase his value with strong performances next season, they would have to hand him a contract extension to give themselves a negotiating position next year. Barça Athletic relegation forces restructuring. Barça Athletic suffered relegation to the 4th tier of Spanish football this season for just the second time in 50 years. That will force a number of players to reconsider their futures, and Barcelona to reconsider their plans for the next generation coming through. Currently Alvaro Cortés, Alexis Olmedo and Andres Cuenca are their alternatives at the position for Barça Athletic, bearing in mind the Blaugrana may call on their reserves if needs be in the first team. One of Barcelona's key players has turned down big money offers from Juventus and clubs in Saudi Arabia, choosing instead to stay at Camp Nou and fight for his spot under new manager Hansi Flick. This decision shows real commitment. He's not ready to give up his place just yet. An out-of-favor member of the defensive ranks at La Liga champions Barcelona has decided to rebuff any and all offers for his signature this summer, to stay put for next season. That's according to Cadena SR, who point towards Andreas Christensen as the player in question. Stopper Christensen has of course been hotly tipped to bring a close to his stint on Barcelona's books over the weeks ahead. As much comes with the Dane fresh off an injury-hit campaign in 2024-25, culminating in just 6 appearances across all competitions. Ahead of the expiration of Christensen's contract in 12 months' time, Deco and co, in turn, have been tipped to simply cut their losses, despite the former Chelsea man still being held in high regard by Hansi Flick and his coaching staff. As alluded to above, though, Christensen himself evidently has altogether different ideas. As per a report from Messi, the 29-year-old has already rejected proposals from Italian heavyweights Juventus and Saudi clubs this summer. The Danish central defender has 1 year left on his contract and his idea is to complete it. Christensen's family is also delighted in Barcelona. A rising star from Spain's U19 team has made his feelings crystal clear. When it comes to choosing between Real Madrid and Barcelona, he already knows where he wants to play. This bold statement could shape his future and spark a transfer battle between the two giants. Real Betis youth team player Pablo Garcia made headlines this week after becoming the first player in history to score 4 goals in a UEFA European Championship semi-final. His heroics helped Spain overcome Germany 6-5 in a thrilling contest and secure a place in Thursday's final against the Netherlands. At just 19, Garcia's name is already being whispered among Europe's elite clubs. But despite his public comments favoring Barcelona, there's no real reason for concern in Madrid. Picking Barcelona over Real Madrid. Following the match, Garcia was asked if he had a preference between Real Madrid and Barcelona. His response? While he proudly declared his lifelong loyalty to Real Betis, he admitted that he was more attracted to Barcelona, mostly because he socializes more with La Masia players during the tournament. I really do have a preference. I'm a Real Betis fan. It's in my blood and it's the team of my life, said the 19-year-old, who then noted that he is more attracted to Barcelona than Real Madrid. Here at the training camp, I always hang out a lot more with the kids from Barca's La Masia. As well as being great players, they are great people and I am much more attracted to FC Barcelona. Well, I hope they notice me, but right now at Betis I am very well and very happy, he added, not to be taken out of context. For what it is worth, these comments should not be overblown. At his age, forming friendships at a training camp is normal, and emotional answers after such a historic night are hardly the basis of future decisions. More importantly, there has been no official approach from either Real Madrid or Barcelona as of now. While Garcia's preference may have leaned momentarily towards Barcelona in casual conversation, his development and professional decisions are far from over. His current stats, 8 goals and 5 assists for Betis youth side and 3 senior La Liga appearances in 2024-25, show that he is one of the finest young players in his position and his future could be inviting. So Kules, what do you think? Thinking face. Was it the right decision for the Barca player to reject those offers and stay to prove himself? And are you excited about the Spain U19 gem possibly joining the Blaugrana in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of the action.